It is something very special indeed to make it to a UEFA Champions League final. Now these two teams are intent upon tasting glory. Welcome to the showpiece event on the European club calendar. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, joined tonight for live coverage by Stuart Robson. It's Real Madrid facing Barcelona.
Well, Derek, this is magnificent. The atmosphere inside this stadium is electric. Let's just hope the tension doesn't affect the players. It shouldn't do. Just look at the quality down there.
And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. David Alaba plays with Antonio Rüdiger in central defence. Federico Valverde plays with Vinicius Junior in the wide areas. And operating through the middle in attack today, Karim Benzema. Attacking possibilities for Real. And the snuffing out of the cross there. And a touch off the defender last of all, so a corner. And now the delivery. Well, they haven't overcome all the difficulties. Modric. Mendy. Well, a crucial intervention inside the box. And here's the starting 11 for Barcelona. Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal. Frenkie de Jong plays with Sergio Busquets in central midfield. And the starting role in attack today is handed to Robert Lewandowski. Carvajal. Now with Benzema. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. Well, there we have it, the first yellow card of the game.
And he's going to have to be careful now. There's a long time to go here.
Karim Benzema. Mendy has it. Benzema. Crossing possibilities. Corner for Real Madrid. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Oh, an audacious effort! And not too far away.
You have to say that was a really good attempt. What a spectacular goal that would have been.
Advantage Barcelona. Frenkie de Jong. An encouraging move from Barca. Lewandowski. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. Busquets. On to Jordi Alba. Wonderful header, excellent goalkeeping. And Barca's corner. But he's gone short with it. And well read by Modric after the cross came over. Space for Real out wide. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Surely! Ter Stegen with a great save. De Jong. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. David Alaba. Here's Carvajal. Benzema. And slipped through beautifully. Well, it looked like a decent avenue of attack, but he couldn't keep himself onside.
Well, he's just a bit too eager there. All well and good playing on the shoulder, but he just needs to bend his run to stay onside.
He's going forward well here. Could play it in. And the keeper did more than enough. And deciding to go short with this one. Tremendous block from Modric. De Jong. Can he put them in front? Oh, a stellar piece of defending. Mendy. David Alaba. Mendy has it. Mendy. Well, he could really get at the opposition. That was perfectly timed, and it is going to be a corner. And over it comes. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? That's really good and effective physical play. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
Sergio Busquets. Lewandowski. Under pressure, can he do it? Really high-class goalkeeping from Courtois. Well-timed tackle. Lovely ball over the top. Well, he couldn't keep himself onside.
Well, he just delayed the pass, didn't he? That was a great opportunity.
Barca maintain possession, advantage. De Jong. Well, that's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. And now Lewandowski! Oh, a respectable free kick, but that's top quality goalkeeping, you've got to say. Carvajal. David Alaba. Mendy has it. Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? Well, it was apparently a bookable offence.
Well, no debate over that one. It's a yellow card all day long.
Not messing around with that clearance. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. De Jong. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Dembele. Makes the move to the inside. And played the pass well. Chance to play it in. Oh, surely! Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. And now the delivery. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the... This is it, the champion... Into the second half then, in this battle for Champions League glory. There could be consequences, given that the yellow card was handed out to him earlier. And it is the case that 2 yellows equal a red.
Well, that was always going to happen. He just couldn't contain himself, could he?
And a long way out. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Benzema. Body on the line.
Well, Real could easily be leading now. They're certainly looking threatening. You just sense a goal is coming here.
Yes, a really open flow to the game. End-to-end stuff. And they have possession again. Tremendous ball played through. Benzema. Can he put them ahead? And it has arrived. The opening statement in this UEFA Champions League final.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Well, back underway here. What sort of response will that goal elicit from Barca? Karim Benzema. Really well played pass. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Pedri. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Benzema. Now Jordi Alba. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Now the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly a foul.
Lewandowski. Pedri. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Mendy. And attempting the through ball. But in fact, he's taken up an offside position.
Oh, that's frustrating. He just took too long to see the pass.
Pedri. Now Busquets. And no luck keeping possession. Lewandowski. On to Jordi Alba. And that'll be a Barca throw. Well, that's a completely wasted throw-in. Pedri. Now can they make something happen? Jordi Alba. There wasn't much in that offside decision. Could have been in business. Mendy. Toni Kroos. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Real chance. Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target. Pedri. And into the last 20 minutes. Pedri. And back with Lewandowski. Oh, he's given us away. Vinicius. Can he finish this? And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and just look at these fans. The trophy coming their way, surely.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Pedri. Oh, he's given the ball away. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Lewandowski, and fired against the crossbar. Well, the keeper can breathe a big sigh of relief.
Well, he can. That was so unlucky. How close was that? Well, they won't come much closer than that. It's a matter of inches from being a really good goal.
Oh, Stuart, they might be onto something. And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and Benzema finishes it with so much quality. Just look how much power he hits this with. It's a top-class goal.
So the action continues, and Real very much bossing the proceedings. Jordi Alba. Jules Koundé on the ball. It's a weighted pass. Lewandowski. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
Underway again with the score at 3-1. Chouameni. Slipshod passing. Lewandowski with others to play it to. Can he get one back? Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Oh, is he going to be punished here? Could pull one back here. Oh, another goal! You just cannot keep them down, and it sets up a furious finish. 3-2 it is. Who would have predicted that before a ball was kicked? Chouameni. Here's Carvajal. Rudiger. Well, when you can keep the ball like this, it's got to be really annoying for the opposition. And if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Alaba. This could finish it. In it goes! And surely that's the end of the story. They cannot throw us away from here.
Well, as the replay shows, that's such a brilliant bit of skill to set up the chance. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
And there it is! Real Madrid, Champions League winners!
Well, just look at the emotions out there. Joy and relief on one side, despair and heartache on the other. But we've got the right winners here. They fully deserved it on the night.
For these players, well, it's the night of their lives, and they're determined to enjoy every millisecond.
Well, they have to make the most of this, don't they? It's a great feat. What an achievement from them.
Well, they don't need to be reminded about what comes next. It's the presentation of the coveted Champions League trophy.
Well, there's some tired players out there, but what you can be sure of, they'll find some energy when they get their hands on the trophy. They'll be going mad in the next few moments.
The Champions League winners, Real Madrid.
Well, this is what they wanted. What a moment for these players. They've worked so hard to win this trophy. They've been fantastic.
And you can feel the emotion. It's natural to reflect on this final, but so much hard work has gone into the entire campaign. Memories, memories. What would a celebration be without the chance to enjoy it with your own supporters?
Well, these fans have certainly played their part, haven't they? They'll savour these moments. They've travelled far and wide to follow their team. They're loving every minute of this, and
The wait is over. There are few bigger days on the football calendar than Champions League final. This is where every top-level footballer wants to be after a long season. The Champions League final. Only 2 teams left in the battle for Europe's Premier Club competition. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary on this final tonight by Stuart Robson. It's Real Madrid against Atletico Madrid.
Well, Derek, we've got some of the world's top players out there tonight.
Can they convert? That is a tackle and a half. And the referee says corner kick. And played short. Targets available, cross comes in. Well cleared away. And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Ferland Mendy starts with Carvajal in the fullback positions. Toni Kroos starts with Luka Modric in central midfield. And the lead striker today is Karim Benzema. And fine work from Atletico to win the ball back. This is the starting lineup for Atletico. Jan Oblak is the preferred keeper. Stefan Savic starts with Jose Maria Jimenez in the centre of defence. Koke starts alongside Rodrigo de Paul in central midfield. And up front, Antoine Griezmann starts alongside Morata. David Alaba. Toni Kroos. This is Alaba. Oh, that's a fine pass. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Griezmann. Molina. Now, let's see what they can do here. Could play it in. That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Tremendous reflexes. Thibaut Courtois. Well, the short corner routine. Well, a struggle to get it away properly. Griezmann. Atletico unable to retain possession. Tremendous block. Reinildo. And back with Griezmann. Can he fire it towards goal? Griezmann. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Mendy. Modric. Vinicius Junior. Attending to his defensive chores is with Vinicius Junior. The ball with Luka Modric. Federico Valverde. And back with Carvajal. Opportunity. Well, really, making the goalkeeper's life simple.
That should be hit in the back of the net. That was a big, big chance.
Reinildo. Carrasco now. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. Carvajal. Oh, they've lost it. Mendy. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Llorente. And options in the centre. Well, sadly, a bit of a tame effort, that one, and far too close to the goalkeeper. Carvajal. Tchouaméni. Toni Kroos. Mendy has it. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Nice looking pass. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. Carvajal goes in the middle. Well, threat averted. Griezmann. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Well, the referee not messing about. He's cautioned him.
Well, it had to be a yellow card, and he knew it was coming.
Able to deal with the threat. Real losing possession. Griezmann. Well, offside by the merest of margins. Mendy. Vinicius Junior. Carvajal. Chance to play it in. Promising move. Just made sure nothing came of that. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Morata. Griezmann. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. That is that for the first half here. Into the second half then, in this battle for Champions League glory. Perfect tackle. Morata. Carrasco. Unable to make the mark with that cross. Valverde. Benzema. Vinicius. Nicely timed tackle. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Out of play and an Atleti throw-in forthcoming. Llorente. And space to cross it. Oh, terrific save.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's a top-class save. Just look how he reacts.
Well, the short corner routine. And Morata's in the vicinity. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Llorente. Not the best clearance. Morata. And the keeper got there. Now, how about the short corner? Well, no real accuracy, and easy for the keeper. No mistake from the keeper. Will it be punished? Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Benzema seducing with his passing. And a wonderful diving save to deny the opportunity. Trying to deliver it accurately. On the corner, too close to the goalkeeper that time. Are being pressed here. 30 minutes to go then. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Vinicius Junior. Could be. He's done it. What a moment. The opening goal in this Champions League final. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
And the match back in business. Real Madrid with the advantage. A move of promise on the flank. And Morata's in the vicinity. Danger averted for now. Benzema. Crossing possibilities. Carvajal. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Carrasco. Onto Koke. And back with Morata. Can he get them level? Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. It is an Atletico substitution. Can someone get on the end of this? Pressing high to win the ball. The pressure was high and they could be in here. Morata, determined block. Carvajal. On to Benzema. Well, is it going to end up being productive for them? Wonderful chance. Not an attempt, though. And touched onto the frame of the goal. "15 minutes left for play. Oh, a vital interception. Vinicius Junior. Timely intervention. Well, still playing here. Real Madrid want to make this a victory. Stuart, interested in your thoughts on their overall performance.
Well, it's been a tight game, but I think they've been the better team. They've just had that little bit more quality, certainly in attack, and of course they've been well organised at the back. They just need to see this through now.
Atletico have given it away. Toni Kroos. Really inventive stuff from Real here. Oblak, no difficulties there. Marcos Llorente. Atletico Madrid know they're not going to get too many more chances. Time is a factor. And not cleared away properly. Well, the keeper dealt with the danger. And routine for the keeper in the end. The cross far too close to him. Benzema. Aurelien Tchouameni. And Valverde. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Well, he keeps going. And options in the centre. Alaba with the block. And Atletico will get the throw in. And here's a change now for Atletico. Very quick think. There. Well, Real Madrid are going to make a double substitution. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Benzema. This is Kroos. Getting in there to intercept. And there it is! Real Madrid, Champions League winners!
Well, just look at the emotions out there. Joy and relief on one side, despair and heartache on the other. But we've got the right winners here. They fully deserved it on the night.
For these players, well, it's the night of their lives. And they're determined to enjoy every millisecond.
Well, they have to make the most of this, don't they? It's a great feat. What an achievement from them.
Well, they don't need to be reminded about what comes next. It's the presentation of the coveted Champions League trophy.
Well, there's some tired players out there, but what you can be sure of, they'll find some energy when they get their hands on the trophy. They'll be going mad in the next few moments.
The Champions League winners, Real Madrid.
Well, this is what they wanted. What a moment for these players. They've worked so hard to win this.
The wait is over. There are few bigger days on the football calendar than Champions League final day. Fans are beginning to pour into the stadium and the tension is palpable. It's Real Madrid. They face Bayern Munich and it's live next on EA TV. It is something very special indeed to make it to a Uefa Champions League final. Now these two teams are intent upon tasting glory. Welcome to the showpiece event on the European club calendar. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, joined tonight for live coverage by Stuart Robson. It's Real Madrid up against Bayern Munich.
Well, Derek, we've got some of the world's top players out there tonight, so this has to be a great game, doesn't it? I just hope we see both sides play to their full potential. I can't wait for this.
Kroos making quite a bit of progress. Carvajal. Modric. Now with Vinicius Junior. What a block! And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside David Alaba in central defence. Toni Kroos starts with Luka Modric in central midfield. And operating through the middle in attack today, Karim Benzema. Well, the only way to say it is he got it all horribly wrong, Stuart.
Well, he has to make the keeper work harder than that. That's a tame finish.
Karim Benzema, who's played at such a high level in an attacking sense for so long. Stuart, what do you anticipate seeing from him here?
Well, Derek, he's the perfect finisher. He's got a great shot on him, his movement is excellent, and in 1v1 situations, you always expect him to score.
Spot on with that tackle. And here's how Bayern will line up. Jan Sommer is the goalkeeper. Joao Cancelo starts with Alphonso Davies in the fullback positions. Serge Gnabry starts with Leroy Sané in the wide positions. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. Alphonso Davies. Goretzka. Now can they make something happen? Choupo-Moting. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. Mendy. Aurélien Tchouameni. Carvajal. Tchouameni. Mendy has it. It is a decent looking attack here. Patient build-up at the moment. Not a bad pass it was. Leroy Sané. Now De Ligt. Sané. Jamal Musiala. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. And that is how to block. Well, no escape, not an immediate yellow card, but the referee deals with it now. And taken short. Luka Modric. Oh, surely! High echelon goalkeeping there. Can someone get on the end of this? And able to get a body in the way. Serge Gnabry. Failure to keep the ball on the part of Real. Choupo-Moting. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. And played in by Kimmich. It's not a particularly good corner there. Modric. Benzema. Vinicius Junior. And he did well to cut it out.
Well, as you can see, it's been really tight.
He thwarted the attack illegally. Now perhaps a card is forthcoming. And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
An unforced error, you've got to say. Karim Benzema. This is Kroos. Mendy. Crossing possibilities. Jamal Musiala. Can he find the net? And it has arrived, the opening statement in this UEFA Champions League final.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
So the action continues. Will there be a quick response from Real? David Alaba. Mendy. This is Kroos. Well, they've given him too much space. Chance here. Kimmich. Oh, a fine block. Splendid defending. That is that for the first half here. "45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. Well, let's see if something comes of this. Well, the decision is offside, and he's bound to be a bit disappointed.
Well, he's actually made his run before his teammate had control of the ball, and that's why it's offside.
And he takes it away. Serge Gnabry. And space here on the flank. But the danger averted for now. Sané. Gnabry. It should be. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and just look at these fans. The trophy coming their way, surely.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is wonderfully executed, but should the keeper be beaten at his near post? I don't think so. He really needs to do better in those situations.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Joao Cancelo. And Upamecano. Jamal Musiala. Interception to snuff out the danger. Toni Kroos. Alaba failed to hold it. Serge Gnabry. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. And Bayern will change personnel now. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Sané. Is this the moment? And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and Mane's movement and penalty box awareness makes this finish look easy. That's a nice goal.
Well, they get the ball moving once more, and Bayern Munich really cantering to victory now. Choupo-Moting. Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target. Karim Benzema. Eduardo Camavinga. Luka Modric. A corner will ensue. And fired over by Kroos, making sure nothing untoward happened. Choupo-Moting. Mane. Coman. Let's fly here. But the goalkeeper didn't have to work quite as hard as I thought he might initially. Benzema. 20 minutes to go in this one. Modric. Not a great pass. Choupo-Moting. Mane. Oh, big chance. Not to be for him. He went for power over placement.
Well, you're right. He decided to go for the power, which in the end he couldn't control. He'll be furious with himself. That's a big miss.
Toni Kroos. Alaba failed to hold it. Joao Cancelo. It's with Joao Cancelo. A foul, but advantage Bayern. Offside, close one. Rudiger. Carvajal. On the ball, Rudiger. Now Eder Militao. David Alaba. The referee has given the advantage to Real Madrid. Federico Valverde. Decent effort there.
Well, he has such good technique. He really did hit that well. He certainly came close there.
Alphonso Davies. Nussair Mazraoui. Joshua Kimmich. Goretzka. Well read to win possession back. David Alaba. Vinicius. Well, Bayern Munich have possession again. Choupo-Moting. Coman. Joao Cancelo. On to Mane. Firing it towards goal. And using his body to good effect. Carvajal. Modric. This might be ideal for the counter. Carvajal. Still a chance. But hang on, the flag is up. And the keeper can breathe a big sigh of relief. Good refereeing, waiting for a natural break before administering the caution. Toni Kroos. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. David Alaba. And it's all over now. A Champions League success story for Bayern Munich.
Well, just look at the emotions out there. Joy and relief on one side, despair and heartache on the other. But we've got the right winners here. They fully deserved it on the night.
For these players, well, it's the night of their lives. And they're determined to enjoy every millisecond.
Well, they have to make the most of this, don't they? It's a great feat. What an achievement from them.
Well, they don't need to be reminded about what comes next. It's the presentation of the coveted Champions League trophy.
Well, there's some tired players out there, but what you can be sure of, they'll find some energy when they get their hands on the trophy. They'll be going mad in the next few moments.
The Champions League winners, Bayern Munich.
Well, this is what they wanted. What a moment for these players. They've worked so hard to win this trophy. They've been fantastic.
And you can feel This is where every top-level footballer wants to be after a long season. The Champions League final. Only 2 teams left in the battle for Europe's Premier Club competition. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary on this final tonight by Stuart Robson. It's Real Madrid up against Bayern Munich.
Well, Derek, you just wonder what those players are thinking right now. Some will be nervous, some will be excited, and some may be anxious. But once that whistle blows, we're going to be in for an absolute classic here.
Benzema. Attacking possibilities for Real. Carvajal. And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside David Alaba in central defence. Benzema! Off the post and back in play. Mendy. Rudiger has it. Carvajal. Crossing possibilities. Carvajal. Here's Modric. Carvajal. Modric. And a goalkeeper in great form.
And he's just pulled off an absolutely stunning save there. That is brilliant.
And there's the delivery. Not away completely. Alaba. On possibilities inside the box. Well, the supporters think it's on. No chance for him to get in behind, maybe. Oh, marvellous defending to deny him. Given away by Bayern Munich. Mendy. Mendy. And back with Kroos. The high press was on, and the chance is on. And fine goalkeeping. Can someone get on the end of this? Oh, he's missed, but by a minuscule margin.
Well, he couldn't have made better contact than that. His technique is brilliant. He's so unlucky there.
Leroy Sané. Davies. It will be a Bayern corner. Keen to take it short here. Can he find the net? Excellent save from Thibaut Courtois. It's a short corner. They'll repeat the trick. Corner again. Well, opting for the short corner. Sané. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. No way through. Can they hit on the break? Well, Bayern have it back now. On the offensive. Sané. Oh, a good diving save. Short corner favoured. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Mendy. And a poor ball. Musiala. Beautifully disguised ball. Sané. Strength and could be. He's done it! What a moment! The opening goal in this Champions League final. And just look at the celebrations. 1-0 then. Mendy.
Well, as you can see, Real Madrid have controlled the possession, but they aren't doing enough with it. They need to pass it quicker, play forward earlier and show more energy. Otherwise, they won't get back into this one.
Absolutely. And looking to try to take advantage of the possession here. But a crucial intervention inside the box. Valverde. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Benzema. Well, no danger now. Course. Turning inside. Where's he going to go? Well, nowhere close to the goal when all was said and done.
Well, from that sort of position, you should really be testing the goalkeeper. Has to hit the target. It's not a good attempt.
So nearing the half-time break and Real Madrid with a bit of work to do. Stuart, your thoughts? Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action potentially. And he does produce the yellow card.
Yeah, and it certainly deserved a yellow. It's a poor challenge, you have to say.
Alphonso Davies. Gnabry with it. He must finish! Can they cover up? That is that for the first half here. "45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. So a corner to Bayern. Can they use it to add to their lead? And the short option preferred. That was perfectly timed, and it is going to be a corner. And played in by Kimmich. And the keeper takes the fall, but the main thing is he held on to it. Chouameni. Trying to really get at the opposition here. And will it be the leveller? Oh, a goal it is! The equaliser in this final. What next in the drama?
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb. And what a finish from Modric. It gives the goalkeeper absolutely no chance. It's such a powerful strike.
So back underway following the equaliser. Would have been a foul, but instead, advantage Bayern. And a chance for him on the flank. Cancelo. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Sané. Return to Goretzka. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, it petered out. It might be on for them. Choupo-Moting. Sané. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Benzema! Well, really, making the goalkeeper's life simple.
That should be hit in the back of the net. That was a big, big chance.
Course. Very quick thinking there. 30 minutes left for play. Alphonso Davies. And fed forwards. Gnabry! Oh, he's done it! But hang on, offside is the verdict here. It's not going to stand.
Well, you can tell he thought he was onside here, but the assistant, I think, got it absolutely right.
It's a substitution for Bayern. Rudiger. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. That's a well-struck pass. And the cross goes in. An alert reaction to tip it over. Here it is now, a substitution. So the corner played into the box. Terrific piece of anticipation. Oh, a goal! And every player's worst nightmare, because this will go down as an own goal.
Well, as you can see, it came off him last, and as a result, it will be an own goal. So unfortunate.
So there we have it, 2-1. Coman. Kimmich. Goretzka has it now. Mane. Coman. But it stopped a promising attack in its tracks, and you wouldn't be surprised if there's a card coming out here. How can he find someone at the far post? But goalkeeper's ball, disappointingly for them. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. And Bayern able to win the ball back. Benzema. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Sané. Choupo-Moting. Now Kimmich. My goodness, the importance of getting there was not lost on the keeper. Federico Valverde. Benzema. Can they take advantage? Well, nothing comes of it in the end because the flag has gone up, Stuart.
Well, he knew where the space was, but he's just been too eager, and that's why he's offside.
Mane. Goretzka. On to Sané. Davies. Oh, a fine block. So a corner kick it'll be following the deflection. Who can they pick out? Well, the keeper won't be complaining about that corner kick delivery. His ball all the way. 10 minutes to go. Federico Valverde. Benzema. Wasteful from Bayern. Mendy. Here's Kroos. Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. They've got to be really mindful of the time situation, attacking though they might be. Mane, this could square the game, and thumped away. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? He has time to play it over. Something to worry about here. Well, what a stop that was. They've got it now, what can they do? Benzema. A goal! And that is going to be that! Name on the trophy for certain.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And Benzema's shot is then hit with such power. He's a top-class player when he gets in those positions.
And there it is! Real Madrid, Champions League winners!
Well, just look at the emotions out there. Joy and relief on one side, despair and heartache on the other. But we've got the right winners here. They fully deserved it on the night.
The wait is over. There are few bigger days on the football calendar. It is something very special indeed to make it to a UEFA Champions League final. Now these two teams are intent upon tasting glory. Welcome to the showpiece event on the European club calendar. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, joined tonight for live coverage by Stuart Robson. It's Real Madrid against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, Derek, you just wonder what those players are thinking right now. Some will be nervous, some will be excited, and some may be anxious. But once that whistle blows, we're going to be in for an absolute classic here.
And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Antonio Rüdiger plays alongside David Alaba in central defence. Federico Valverde plays with Vinicius Junior in the wide areas. And the main goal-scoring threat provided today by Karim Benzema. Well, if only he had timed his run slightly better. Offside. And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. Marquinhos plays alongside Sergio Ramos in central defence. Vitor Ferreira starts alongside Marco Verratti in the engine room. And leading the line, Lionel Messi plays alongside Kylian Mbappe. Good stop from the keeper. Corner kick delivery from Toni Kroos. And the problem not completely solved. Oh, in it goes! The opening goal in the UEFA Champions League final.
Well, when you see this again, the defending just isn't good enough. The clearance doesn't get enough height on it, doesn't get enough distance on it, and suddenly the ball's being played back into their danger area, and they don't reorganise themselves, and that's why the ball's in the back of their net.
So PSG restart the game. Can they come up with the right answer? Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. But then the commentator's curse comes into play. He's enjoying space. Chance to finish. Oh dear, not really troubling the goalkeeper at all, Stuart.
Well, from that range he should be scoring, and he knows it.
Fabian. Here's Mbappe. Could cross it in here. Neymar. Mbappe! Oh, the equaliser! Just what they needed, and the dream remains very much alive.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
So back underway following the equaliser. Carvajal. And slipped through beautifully. Well, it nearly worked out, and a fine interception. Sergio Ramos under pressure here. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. Benzema! Oh, it's in! To give them the lead in the final. The stuff that dreams are made of.
Well, the initial save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately it dropped straight to an opponent. A bit unlucky, really.
Disappointing for PSG to concede the goal. Now let's see if they can attack with vigour. Hakimi. Attacking possibilities for PSG. But after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Lionel Messi. Could be. Well, not making life difficult for the keeper at all. A wide attempt. Karim Benzema. Really nice ball. He takes aim. Brilliant save. Course with the corner. Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. Rudiger. This is Alaba. Mendy. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Vinicius Junior. On to Carvajal. Superb block. Benzema. Here's Modric. Karim Benzema. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Counter-attacking very much an option. Messi. Oh, maybe the equaliser. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, his skill level is so high, you're absolutely right. That's a great effort on the volley.
Vinicius Junior. Really a very poor ball. Toni Kroos. Attacking possibilities for Real. Now will the cross work out for them? Wonderful header, excellent goalkeeping. So a Real Madrid corner. Played over. And a goal to increase the lead in this final. Will they be stopped now?
Well, here it is again. It's a well-delivered ball into the box. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
Underway again with the score at 3-1. Hakimi. Here's Fabian. Neymar. And with that, the attack fizzles out. The referee has given the advantage to Real Madrid. The high press was very much on. Messi. Now with Verratti. Neymar. Now with Fabian. Hakimi. And return to Messi. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. "45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Valverde. And threading it forward. Just needs to stay calm. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So on they go again, and every indication that Real are going to stroll to victory here. And a tidy tackle. Karim Benzema. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. My goodness, it looked as though he was clean through. And the referee, what will he do here? And a red card it is to not... of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, as soon as he made the tackle, he knew the outcome. That's an easy decision for the referee.
Substitution for Real Madrid. A long way out. Well, the free kick fired too close to the goalkeeper. Well, not giving him any breathing room. Federico Valverde. He's in with a chance. And mistimed the run, sadly. That's offside. They've given it away. Vinicius. Mendy. Here's Vinicius Junior. He takes aim. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. Corner kick played in. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that.
Well, Real Madrid are looking really good today. Just look how many chances they've created. And I sense there's still more to come here.
Tchouaméni. Carvajal. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. The one man who's been terrific up to this point, Karim Benzema.
Well, he's been at his best today. He just seems to get his shots away so easily, and he's taken his goals really well. Brilliant stuff from him.
Well, danger here as he runs at them, and blocked for now. Did well to win the ball back. Makes the move to the inside. I'm not testing the keeper at all with that effort. Well, that's in the remit of any referee to stop play. It's what he's going to do, so the player can receive attention. And the game restarted by means of a drop ball. Soler. Hugo Ekitike. And the advantage is with PSG. Fabian. On to Hakimi. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Eder Militao. And playing it to the goalkeeper. Carvajal. High pressing at its best. Modric. Rudiger. Carvajal. Here's Carvajal. Well, close to the end of this contest, and Real Madrid absolutely cruising. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
Oh, great defending. Vinicius Junior. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. It's still alive. In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Can he find the right pass? Verratti. A very timely interception. Well, he got the touch on the ball, and so a corner it'll be. Substitution it is for PSG. Lionel Messi. This looks more than decent. Kimpembe. And here's Fabian. Can he get one back? Oh, another goal! You just cannot keep them down, and it sets up a furious finish. Neither side shy about shooting in this match. Chouameni. On to Benzema. Mendy. Save, but still a chance. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Fabian. PSG chasing this game. They're not out of it. Really vital interception here. And there it is! Real Madrid, Champions League winners!
Well, just look at the emotions out there. Joy and relief on one side, despair and heartache on the other. But we've got the right winners here. They fully deserved it on the night.
For these players, well, it's the night of their lives. And they're determined to enjoy every millisecond.
Well, they have to make the most of this, don't they? It's a great feat. What an achievement from them.
Well, they don't need to be reminded about what comes next. It's the presentation of the coveted Champions League trophy.
Well, there's some tired players out there, but what you can be sure of, they'll find some energy when they get their hands on the trophy. They'll be going mad in the next few moments.
The Champions League winners, Real Madrid.
Well, this is what they wanted. What a moment for these players. They've worked so hard to win this trophy. They've been fantastic.
And you can feel the emotion. It's natural to reflect on this final, but so much hard work has gone into the entire campaign. Memories, memories.